Hey YouTube, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you a new product we just started carrying here at Mainland Cycle Center, and that is the NV neighborhood vehicle. And this is what we might call a high-end golf cart. And it definitely has some high-end features, some high-end materials and feel to it. And we'll just show you what some of those things are and why I think that you should consider this over buying a new golf cart if you're in the market for a golf cart. Especially if you're going to use it for a neighborhood vehicle. Of course, you can use this as a golf cart. It does come standard with the rear seating on it as well, but they do make an attachment to hold a golf bag. It comes in two colors. This is the gray with the green accents, and then there's also a gray with the orange accents on these. Now, MSRP on these machines is $10,999, which is a little more expensive than maybe your average golf cart as far as new, but I think I'm going to show you some of the reasons why this is certainly worth that money. It comes very nicely equipped and has some features you're not going to find on most of the golf carts that I've seen anyway. One of the things that you get with these is storage under the front hood. So nice storage compartment underneath the front hood. There's your fuse box there. It has some high intensity headlights, little projector beam headlights. LED. These also have dual A-arm independent front suspension with a disc brake and stainless braided brake line. This one has the optional front bumper on it. 12-inch alloy wheels with a 24-inch by 12-inch wide radial tire. So the radial tire is going to give you a nice ride. These are AC powered motor, so alternating current. 48 volt. It is a brushless motor, so that should help with your long-term durability. Also, the other cool thing about these is they have an onboard charger, so you don't have to have a charger kicking around in the garage. And also, if you pull up somewhere, maybe at your neighborhood pool or restaurant, you just carry a little extension cord and you can plug in and be charging while you're hanging out at the pool or the restaurant or wherever. And so very cool there. As you can see, we talked about some of the high-end things, but you can see these nicely tailored seats, nicely finished, heavily contoured, very comfortable seats there. And then same thing with your rear seat passengers. Nicely contoured seats. The NV neighborhood vehicle logos embroidered on. This kind of carbon fiber texture vinyl, nice piping there. And then of course, like you have seen on golf carts before, this kind of has the flip-flop rear seat, so it gives you that storage compartment. You can haul a couple of coolers down to the beach or something like that. But then one of the other things that you get on these is this rear panel will flip over, and that reveals some under-seat storage that you normally would not have on a regular golf cart, at least the ones that I've seen. Nice rubber mats here, just really nicely finished. Same thing here, the rear step, nice rubber mat there as well. You can see the grab handle for getting on, as well as a couple of drink holders for those rear seat passengers with a nice chrome trim on them. And then this does have LED rear tail lights, turn signals, and this does have the turn signals built in to these. The body panels on these are roto-mold body panels there, so they're very strong. Roto-mold, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is the same process they use for making these heavy-duty coolers. Say like a Yeti or an Arctic cooler, those are roto-mold coolers, and that form of molding, that plastic, makes it very strong. Of course, you've got drink holders up here for your front seat passengers. I did want to show you underneath the seat. This, I did tell you, it's 48 volts, so there's 4 12-volt batteries in series. Did tell you that it has the onboard charger, but the other thing this has is it comes standard with the watering system. So as you know, if you don't know, but with golf cart batteries, you do have to keep the water checked in them, and that can be kind of a taxing maintenance to do, to fill each one of those cells in these batteries. You've got 6 cells times 4 batteries, so what is that, 24 of them? So but one hose to connect, and that hose is what was in that front compartment, that hose with a little bulb on it. And so it makes it very, very easy to fill your batteries with water and keep them filled, and that way your batteries will last a long time. All right. Of course, a sports style steering wheel. These are also equipped with power steering, and that's not something we normally see on a standard golf cart, but you can tilt that steering wheel as well. And then one of the other cool features about these is they have about a 7-inch touch screen in the dash, and so when you turn these on, it'll ask you to put in a 4-digit passcode, a PIN code. So there's no key with these, so you don't have to worry about keeping up with a key or losing the key or figuring out who has the key or where they left it or anything like that. Just punch in your passcode. You can also program additional passcodes for additional users, and you can change the top speed and things like that. So this is a touch screen there, and of course you can change the brightness on the screen. You can make it time out after a certain amount of time. Once you're logged in with your regular passcode, you can change your passcode, set the time, get status. You can I think change the NV logo, but you can go over here to vehicle settings and you can change the speed, and you can change that by who you have set up in there, so an owner or an operator. So you'd need the owner's code to be able to change that. But top speed, you can set 20 miles an hour. Now we've seen these go a touch over 20 miles an hour, like 23 miles an hour at full speed. You can also change the acceleration, or how fast it takes off, because these take off quite quickly. It's got nice, very nice acceleration. You may want to soften that up a little bit. And then it says deceleration there. So you can, this has regenerative braking. So what that means is, of course, when you push the accelerator with your foot, you're using electricity out of the batteries to drive the motor. But what this one does is when you take your foot off the accelerator and you're coasting, slowing down, it uses that momentum, the motor turning, to charge the batteries and actually produce electricity. So that energy is not just coasting, it's being used, and because it's being used, there's some resistance there, and that actually slows the vehicle down. But you can change how hard it decelerates there, so you can change that. And with it in the full turned up all the way, you almost don't even have to touch the brake. The thing let off the gas and it comes to a stop quite quickly. I think that's pretty cool as well. So pretty nice stuff. And then, like I said, it has turn signals there. You got hazard lights. Got a horn. Got low beam and high beams. Forward, neutral, and reverse, so quite easy to operate. Got a couple of drink holders up here for your front seat passengers, front seat riders, and then there's a couple of 12 volt. There's a 12 volt power outlet, and then a dual USB outlet, one that's 2.4 amps and one that is 1 amp. Excuse me. But very, very cool. The other thing that you'll notice about these is this heavy duty roll cage, and this is a ROPS certified roll cage. I mean, it's actually certified to give rollover protection. Now, these two NVs that we have out here both have a couple of options on them. These are both equipped with the optional front bumper, and then they have the side view breakaway mirrors as well as the rear view mirror, and then these have the full length steel top on them. The NVs come in 2 colors. They're both this gray with either orange accents. You can see here the orange piping and stitching on the seats here, or the gray with the green like you see on this model here. And this one has just the gray piping on the seats, but the green on the decals and the logos there. And then of course alloy wheels. I don't know if we talked about alloy wheels. Radial tires, 24-inch by 12 on a 12-inch wheel. Radial tires on alloy wheels, front and rear. These have a semi-independent rear suspension with hydraulic drum brakes in the back. See that there. There are other options available for these. We can add like a wet sounds Bluetooth audio system that's plug and play, so it should install very nicely. LED light bars, windshields, 2-inch receiver hitch, as well as a host of other. You can put gun racks on them, that kind of thing. So these have got pretty good ground clearance. I've got nice tires, so you can even do some light off-road with these as well. But yeah, we love these. These are from the Intimidator Group out of Batesville, Arkansas. The Intimidator Group makes Spartan mowers, Intimidator UTVs, and of course the NV neighborhood vehicles here, as well as Bad Dog accessories, UTV accessories for side-by-sides, and so and a few other things as well. But they're a great company. We're really happy that we got hooked up with them this year. We are carrying their Spartan mowers here in our store, the NV neighborhood vehicles, and then we're also going to have some of the Intimidator UTVs as well. But really proud to represent the Intimidator Group, really great company, great owners that we had the pleasure of meeting, and just really proud to be a part of what they're doing, and the fact that they're an American company as well, really great. But that's a look at the 2021 NV neighborhood vehicles from the Intimidator Group. These are really great vehicles. I hope that if you're shopping for a golf cart, you're in our area, that you will come by and take a look at these. Let us show them to you. Come take a ride in one. Come and see how well made they are, how the nice fit and finish and the quality that you get with one of these. And I think you'll really be maybe a step above the neighbors in their golf cart. You'll really be, I don't know, the envy of the neighborhood maybe. But all right, once again, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come on down to Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help you just any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.